Welcome to the After Dark edition of CM Ultimate Events Web TV. I'm here with John Daly, two-time major winner, and our special guest today at the Melbourne Golf Invitational out at Woodlands Golf Course. John, thank you so much for coming down under. How did you find the course today?
Oh, it's great. Great greens, great golf course. They ought to have a tournament there.
And how do you reckon they'd go if they did it?
Well, I think they could trick that thing up to where a lot of guys would be 4 and 5 putting because the greens are so smooth and fast. And no, it's just a great golf course.
The greens were fast. They were really zipping across there today.
Yeah, they were. And the thing is, the fairways were good. Everything was just good about today. It was a great day.
And there's a couple of those shorter par fours on there. You're obviously known for your long driving, and you probably got right up near the green with a couple of those.
Yeah, I got right up them and made 7s and 6s on them because I haven't putted on greens that fast in so long that you get used to something. And some of the chip shots I thought were pretty good would roll off the back of the green or go down swales and stuff. So that's a great test of golf.
Yeah, definitely. It takes a little bit of time to acclimatise, I'm sure. Now, obviously, we love having you out here in Australia. Do you like playing on the golf courses out here and in Melbourne especially, or is there somewhere else in Australia you particularly prefer?
I used to go over to Capital Club a lot. I love Royal Melbourne. I've always loved Huntingdale. But Victoria, that's a great golf course. So, and I always love the fans here, and I love coming down to Australia. I don't know why I struggle so much on the courses, but I keep trying to keep fighting, and it's more of a ego thing now that I've never played good here, and they're making a decision tonight whether they're going to let me play here again or not. So I hope I do because I love the fans, I love the people, and I've always loved coming to Australia.
Well, I mean, I can certainly say, as far as we're concerned, next year for Melbourne Golf Invitational Mark II, we'd definitely have you back. We loved having you out here.
Thanks.
You got the fans through the gate in absolute droves, and they loved watching you play. They loved the way you interacted with them and the way you just enjoyed yourself out there and relaxed and had fun.
Yeah, it was a great day, and Al doing what he did, being the sponsor of this thing, and Corey's time and everything, and it's the first year. It's a big success, and hopefully the kids will, down the road will make a ton of money, and hopefully made some this year for the cancer for the kids. So that's what it's all about.
Now, I've got one for you. We had Jared Lyle there today. Jared's a challenge ambassador, and he's just missed out on his tour card for next year. But we love Jared down under, we really do. And I wanted to know what you thought of Jared from what you've seen of him playing in the past, and if you think he might be able to get back there and grab that tour card again.
Oh, he's going back, I think, November 30th. I think he made the finals at Q School, so he'll get his card. Jared's a great player. I don't think people realize how hard it is to get on tour. It's very difficult. And when you do get on tour and you get your card, you're not definitely going to get in 20 or 30 tournaments. You're always on standby on a Wednesday, and they call you, and then wherever you are, the tournament could be in LA, and you could be in Florida, and you got to get there. So it's tough. People don't realize how tough it is.
And speaking of standby, going back to your first ever major win, you're actually on standby going into that.
No, I'm always in the PGA. So I'm always in the PGA at home and the British Open for those two majors. But for this PGA, yeah, I don't know if they're going to let me play or not.
Oh no, sorry, I meant for your first major win.
Oh yeah.
You're on standby heading into that?
Oh yeah, I was an alternate. I was 9th alternate that Monday week of, and got lucky and got in.
It's one of the most famous stories in golf now. And look, I'll let you go because I know you've got a flight in the morning. One more thing. Obviously, you know Jared well, having met him on our CM Ultimate Events US Masters Tour in Augusta earlier this year. And I know that our guests loved having you there. Did it look like a pretty cool tour that Corey was doing?
Oh, it's great. I think he's such a great guy that, he handles people real well. And we did that night and that dinner. It was awesome. I mean, everybody loved it. And I know I've got somebody that's actually interviewing me right now that wants me to go talk to Corey about you coming over.
Yeah, I have mentioned it. You're not meant to say it on camera. Look, we love having you around. The Australian people love you, and I know the people who went on the Masters Tour talked about how you had almost an Australian-like sense of humour. And if it's another good reason to have Australians over attending the Masters, I'm sure you like that as well.
Oh, it's great. I love, like I said, I've always loved the Australian people, the fans, and anytime I told Corey, y'all need to come to my hometown in Dardanelle and let loose.
On the golf course that you own?
Oh yeah, y'all need to get over there. That needs to be part of the tour.
I'm sure we'll mention it to Corey. I'll mention that, and you tell him that I meant to come over. And,
that's right.
That seems a fair deal. John Daly, an absolute pleasure having you here as a guest of CM Ultimate Events and of Betstar. Thank you so much, and all the best, and we'll see you again soon.
Thanks. Appreciate it. You got it.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Peter, stay here.